Hi there, my name's Chocolate Donuts, and joining me tonight is...
Novalogic, formerly known as Scurvy Jester.
Alright, so last time on Mafia 2, Henry died, the Chinese all died, just about, and their boss
Goddamn
accused
chinks.
him of being a rat for the Federal Bureau of Narcotics.
They got what they deserved.
And now we have a problem, because all the money is gone.
Ruh-roh. Stairway to Heaven?
I know, right? Some of these chapter names, I swear.
It's
The
like
last-
they were fans of Queen.
The last chapter, you missed the last chapter. The last chapter was Exit the Dragon. Get it? 'Cause
Really?
we killed a bunch of
Exit
Chinese.
the Dragon? I just realized I said it was Queen. It's Led Zeppelin. I'm sorry to everybody listening for my idiocy.
It's cool. Check
Yes, where the... Oh.
Check this out.
Yes!
The
Amazing
helmet!
outfit.
The helmet.
You know when I get my motorcycle, that's what I'm going to wear, right?
Oh, I know. But look at that. It just looks so out of place, considering the tone of what's going on.
I don't know. We sure as hell ain't gonna find it laying around in bed. I got something for starters. A job from Eddie with a
Oh,
big
boy.
payday.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll pick you up in a few minutes. So get
Excuse me.
dressed, grab a gun, and wait for me outside. I'll tell you more in the car.
This better not be one of your brilliant ideas, Joe.
Hey, I'm not in the mood.
Sorry. Didn't mean to snap.
That was snappy?
Still half asleep over here.
Yeah,
Snarky,
whatever.
maybe. But...
So you in or not?
Sure, why not? How long till you get here?
I'm calling from the gun shop around the corner. I'll be at
I
your
just
place
gotta
in a
clean up
minute.
the blood.
Alright, I'll wait for you out back.
I just grabbed a gun and
Yeah.
shot the guy like we always do. So
Like we always do.
I'm on my
Alright.
way.
And then he's already outside. Did you ever play or watch any of the original Mafia?
No.
Hey, what's with the fancy wheels?
Eddie
Okay.
gave it to us just for this job. Nice
This
guy.
car is
New
relatively
drive. I had
unimportant
Stoke
as far as I'm
Island
aware,
last night.
but
Going to Greenfield.
other than, I
So
mean,
hit
being
the suits
nice.
pretty hard too, huh?
Yeah, I couldn't sleep.
But in the original Mafia, you play as Tommy Angelo. And at the end of the game, spoilers,
Head over to
sort of.
Greenfield.
At the end of the game, you kill a bunch of your fellow Mafia people. I'm trying to save the car, by the way. I can't put it in the garage,
We're
so...
just gonna drive there, pop some guy.
At the end of the game, you kill a bunch of your fellow Mafia people, and then you
Why?
Eddie said
basically
it's a favor
turn
for some
fed.
family from another
You-
city.
you
Unfinished business.
stand
Gave me
as
this
a
envelope
witness
with all
at
the
trial
instructions. Said it's gotta be
against the
clean,
Mafia.
it's gotta be
Everybody likes a stool pigeon.
Why the hell doesn't the other family just do it
And
themselves?
Eddie said they've been looking for
that's
this
where
guy for
that
a
game
while.
basically ended. I believe the final cutscene was actually the main character talking to an FBI agent.
Just like to say I'm glad to see your normal driving habits are back.
His family out to the
Yeah, I was recording this after being up all night. So it was like, oh, I should record some Mafia, and then I did.
What if he still is?
It works out.
Been it for years. We're getting paid a few grand for the job, so it's more than worth the risk.
So this mission is,
Hey, we need every
very
penny we
long.
can get right now, right?
and it didn't feel right to split it up, considering the way that it's paced.
Alright.
Says here they want us to
But,
get
Fair
a
enough.
message before we do
I mean,
Here it is.
I really like the little
Okay, got it.
things that happen during it.
Later, not a word about yesterday. He was never there. Last chink we saw was delivering egg food young.
You get it?
Huh?
I think I am some kind of...
Yeah.
Jury's still out on that one, pal.
Nice.
Just making sure
Anyway.
you don't slip up, that's all.
The drive takes a little bit. I don't remember if I... No, it's actually not that long. And it gives me a chance to talk, which is good. What you're going to have is a lot more driving, punctuated with some very intense actual content. And I tried to edit down the driving as much as possible. But I feel I should go ahead and say this is the second to last mission in the game. We are almost at the end.
Yay!
I guess, yay. It's nice to finally get there.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying yay because I want it to end.
No, I know.
I'm saying yay because... Yay.
Yeah, no, I get it.
As
So-
always, fantastic music.
Oh, yeah. Just absolutely great.
So, how exactly did they invent GPS in the 1950s?
Very carefully.
I guess so. Were you
Yeah,
using
the
Sputnik?
Mafia was very powerful back then.
Were you using Sputnik for navigation?
Oh.
Mr. Angelo,
Yes?
Mr. Salieri sends his regards.
Like I said,
Immediately leans out the window and starts firing.
go, go.
Anyway, so I really like that little cutscene.
So Salieri had Mr. Angelo killed, and he had Mozart. Well, didn't really have Mozart killed, but caused Mozart's death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
Salieri was
Amadeus joke.
Salieri was a serious bad guy, don't you know?
Yeah.
One of those immortal mob lords. So yeah, the mob leader, the Dawn of the Salieri family from the first game, has you in the second game kill the main character from the first game. I really actually like that. I think it's nice. They don't really shove it in your face too much. Just a thing.
They did do a good job with it there.
Of course, then you have to evade the FBI, which, you know, I manage somehow, considering my driving.
Fuck, that was close. Get me to Kingston, will you? I got a car waiting.
What about the money?
Hey, I almost forgot.
Poor,
Eddie
pathetic
Baby's
bumper is
down
just
there.
kind of hanging off. There we go.
This guy's the best mechanic in the world if he can do
Oh.
it that fast.
Oh, he's fantastic, don't you know?
Thanks a lot, pal. I appreciate the business.
There's a reason that he's the only game in town. Nobody can compete.
It's true.
Okay. Now we're still wanted, which means that the police will, as you know, shoot us on sight. Unfortunately for me, the only two ways to fix that are by bribing the police, which is what I'm going to wind up doing, or taking off that fantastic outfit.
No.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
We will be changing out of the outfit by the end of the episode, but it won't happen yet because there's another cutscene that I absolutely have to have just completely seriously taken apart by having it. You bribe the police by... I'm having issues. I said I was tired, okay? You bribe the police by going to a phone booth and calling them.
Right.
Basically, it's $500, which may not sound like a great idea considering that we really need... I don't know what the hell Joe's doing, by the way. Something going on. What the hell?
Calm down.
He's just decided that he wants to go on a killing spree.
I guess. What is he shooting at?
All right, you got it. Have somebody drop the cash off later.
Oh, man. So anyway, you call the cops, $500, your wanted level disappears. As long as there aren't any cops, like, actively chasing you at the time. For obvious reasons.
You mean like Joe getting out and shooting people?
I don't even know what the hell. The AI just lost its shit there.
Are you sure the AI hadn't been awake all day?
Man, I don't know. Encoding this video, I'm learning that encoding 1080 video takes a while.
I'll see you later.
Anyway, to get back at Joe, we're gonna knock him over. Alright, you remember Derek, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fat guy with the steak?
Mm-hmm.
Guess where we're going.
To see Derek. Nice wipe.
Thank you. I hope you like it. It took me a little bit of twiddling to get it just the way I wanted it, but... Anyway, first of all, you can sell cars most of the game here. But right now you can't. So we're just going to park and go see what's going on. Something seems a little bit amiss here.
Dun dun dun.
Vito! Hey, thanks for coming by. I knew I could
He's
count
still
on
stuffing his fat fucking face.
I
Frank's
know.
organizing a sit-down with the other
Fucking
bosses,
outfit.
and he
It's
took
great.
almost
It
all my
ruins
guys as
every bit of
bodyguards.
seriousness of these
So I don't have
cutscenes.
nobody around to handle this here job for me.
Derek, these guys still don't want to work.
What? Why?
Because of that deadbeat you fired.
Hey,
Shit. Well, Vito, that other thing will have to wait. Can you help us out here with this first?
what's happening?
Well, this deadbeat didn't come to work for a whole week. Pretended he was sick. Total bullshit. So I fired his ass. Anyway, some of his buddies are upset, and they're threatening to strike.
Yeah,
All
that'll
I gotta do
make
is
it
show
look
up
like
with a
you
few
mean
guys
business,
who look
alright.
like they mean business. That'll scare them, and they'll forget all about it.
Yeah, the Tommy gun will
I'll
make you
give
look like you mean
1,000
business,
bucks,
alright.
and you win.
Oh yeah.
All right, I ain't gonna say no to that kind of money.
All right. All you need to do is stand
He gets a
behind me
Tommy
and
gun,
look
but I only
tough,
get a
right,
shotgun.
Steve?
All you gotta
We'll
do
see.
is stand behind me and look tough. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
In that outfit. Oh my god. I don't know. Man walks down the street wearing that. I wouldn't fuck with him.
These
Probably
fucking
kill
guys
you.
Really think who the fuck
Oh,
they are.
wait.
This ain't the
We
first
know he
time
would.
I have problems with that.
Because I'm playing this
Know how
game.
many of them there is?
So this is an awful lot of ordnance, honestly. I see a shotgun, plus the shotgun that I was given, plus all my other weapons. There's a guy up front with a grease gun.
Labor negotiation.
Well.
Steve has a Tommy gun. I think there's another guy here that isn't Steve or Derek.
So, what's the problem here, fellas?
We want you to give Big John his job back.
It's me that decides who gets hired and fired around here, and I say he's fired.
All we're asking is for you to hire him back. He's got a family. He needs a job.
I've made my decision.
See, I told ya!
Easy does it, Vinny. We want to do this peacefully.
We bust our asses day in and day out for this fat fuck, and if anything ever happens to us, he'll screw us over just
Lower
like
your
he
voice
did John.
now, young man. I don't want to hear another word about that fucking dead.
Who you calling a deadbeat? A crate fell on the poor guy while he was working. For you. Broke both his damn hands.
Well, that's his fucking problem, not mine. And I suggest you get back to work before somebody else's hands get
You
broken.
goddamn bastard!
You fellas are really starting to piss me off.
There's no need for violence. Please, put it down. We don't want no trouble.
Don't look that way to me. Right now, looks like you got big trouble, don't you? Now, if you all don't want to start looking for new jobs, you'll be back to work in the next 10 minutes. You see, Vito, all they do is bitch and moan.
Vito? You're Skelettor's boy, ain't you? Your dad used to talk about you all the time. You look just like him. But what are you doing working for this bastard? After what he did to your old
Shut
man?
your fucking mouth right now.
Don't listen to him, Vito. He's full of shit. Come on, let's go.
Full of shit, huh? That bastard killed your father, Vito.
What?
They're just trying to get under your skin.
Derek?
Hey, stop pointing that gun
Why
at
don't
me.
you ask him how your dad drowned that night?
We seen him take a walk with Steve. And then Steve come back alone. And all wet.
Stop pointing that thing at me.
What the hell happened with my father, Derek?
You nuts or what? Who are you gonna trust, me or these now unemployed losers? We known each other for a long time, Vito. Think of all
Why
the
were you
things.
all wet, Steve? You dive in and try to save him?
Because he wouldn't stay
Keep
underwater.
your mouth shut! Vito, you swore an oath. I was there. Our loyalty to the family is greater than to our own families.
Tell that to my mother.
Should I kill him?
No, not here. We'll settle things with him later. You disappoint me, Vito. You really do.
I'm gonna do a hell of a lot more than disappoint you, Derek.
Your dad.
Not right now. I gotta get that fuck before he runs away.
Time to teach that fat fuck a lesson.
Vinny, where'd you get that?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you
So-
got dock worker back up now.
The odds are even.
Yeah,
Now
this
let's
is
teach that fat
it's
fuck
actually
a
really
lesson.
hard. I'm not even going to pretend. I don't even. I mean, this just took me so many tries. You got all these guys with automatic weapons out here, but this isn't really the hard part because you have backup and you've got easy cover. And there's something else missing from the hard part of this mission that, well, you'll see. Our objective now is to kill Derek and Steve. So let's waste all of our MP40 and reskin ammo first.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't need it.
Well, we aren't going to. No. That's what the Tommy gun is for. Alright. So, all these guys have automatic weapons. That's going to be the theme of this. Look at all this fucking automatic weapons. Because, as you've seen, automatic weapons in this game are extraordinarily lethal.
I think you should nickname that for this episode. Look at all these automatic weapons.
Look at all these automatic weapons. This is a bolt-action rifle. I don't think you've seen that episode yet. Last episode we picked it up from, what's his face? Harry.
Well, that's good. He'd already be familiar with it from World War II.
Yeah. Oh, we can't get in the door. Just wanted to show you the only way in is through this door. This is the hard part of the mission, right fucking here.
Is this the part where he kills you?
The garage door closes. They've got advantageous position, and oh look, somebody's lobbing Molotov cocktails at me.
That's certainly fun.
This, I think, is maybe my least favorite part of this game, this shootout right here. Just because the Molotov cocktails. Because if they land it in just the right spot, it can go through the cover when it's with, like its aura, so to speak, of hurting you.
Ah.
Yeah, so see, if I go over there, I start taking damage from it again.
That's weird.
It's,
I mean, it's a heat effect, so that's kind of cool that they coded it in, but I don't think it's an intentional thing.
I think it might be intentional in general, so that when the player throws a Molotov, they don't have to have pinpoint accuracy to, you know, use it effectively. The only problem is that I don't think they were considering what it would do to this particular encounter. These guys are idiots, though. They only
Maybe
had
they
revolvers.
were. Since this is the second last mission in the game,
yeah, it really kind of ramps up the difficulty.
which is good.
Yeah.
That's how the last couple missions of a game should be. They should be the hardest missions of the game.
You want
So
challenge,
the player
that's
gets
for sure.
frustrated and gives up and never finishes the game.
This is annoying, by the way. You can't, I don't know, I didn't keep trying for obvious reasons, but I don't know that you actually can land those grenades up there. And that's the third guy to come rushing down those stairs with the basic revolver. That moment right there where the health bar hit, like, almost dead, scared the shit out of me. This is maybe the fourth time I had to replay this segment.
No, I don't think we can.
No, I'm pretty sure you throwing fire at me is kind of a problem.
I'm pretty sure that even if I was willing to forgive you, you just tried to light me on fire.
Yeah.
But you are wearing all leather.
It's true. And my ass looks fabulous.
When we're done with you, I'm gonna feed you to the rats.
Okay, well, sure.
So, they're above me, and you've seen that they can land Molotovs on the stairs. My solution to this is to lure a Molotov into the middle of the room and then rush up the stairs.
That's a
And
good solution.
Oh, problem. Okay. The only problem is, with this, I didn't remember that that guy was there. That's okay. We're good right now. We found a safe point. Oh, God. I'm just watching this and remembering. Alright, that's Derek. We got Derek. He was the one throwing the Molotovs. Now we just need to kill Steve.
Oh, Steve. Why were you wet, Steve?
Why were you wet? Oh no, I got them mixed up. Anyway, there goes Derek. Steve was the other guy.
I spent my whole life trying not to make the same mistakes my old man did. Then I find out I'm following in his footsteps. It was good to finally know the truth, though. Derek's death also helped me resolve another
Was
problem.
that other problem? Oh, you know.
Money, 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 money.
He had $23,571.75 sitting on his desk. Let's go get the ammo. You can see our objective has changed. We need to earn the rest of the 27,500 on our own. The game will no longer like railroad us into doing things, so we're free to do it however we want, more or less.
So I guess the question here is, how does Joe contribute to your little problem?
You'll
He
see.
doesn't?
Well, you'll see. He actually does come up with his half of the money, but it's never really explained how, considering what happens to him. You'll see. Oh, wait, that door's closed too. Yeah. You have to go out the office. No big deal. Right back up the stairs.
We can get things from here.
What about the cops?
Yeah, they might be a problem, but anyone who saw will swear we did it in self-defense. You were never here.
Yes, and that'll work after you murder members of the Mafia.
Jesus,
Yes.
Mary and Joseph.
Yes.
God help you.
I think the Irish guy has the right attitude here.
Let's get back to work.
Yeah. Alright.
This never happened.
This car has survived remarkably long.
Are
You
gonna
have
fix-
to admit.
Are you gonna fix that now?
In a sense. First thing that we need to do is start making money. I know one way to make some money. Do you know one way to make some money?
Rob the store.
Rob all the stores. Hey, buddy. I'll just 549. Alright, we still need a shitload more money.
You still need $26,931.
No. Remember we picked up the
$41.
we picked up the 23 grand off of Derek's desk. And we got paid I think 5 grand for assassinating Tommy. So
Oh,
we're
okay,
actually
so-
doing pretty good.
Okay, good deal.
Yeah.
I can't do math anyways.
It's okay. The game,
That would scare a lot of people if they knew what I do. So
We'll make
we're
sure
not,
that
we're
they
not
don't.
going to talk about that.
Yeah. Anyway, so the game is not that needlessly cruel about this mission, but I will say that if you die at any point between here and actually having all the money, it resets your counter.
Oof.
Yeah. Because the last checkpoint is, you know, you finished off Derek. Diner, that'll have a lot of money, right? In the 50s, right?
Right.
Well, I could go for some soda anyway. Hi there. Ah, delicious.
Yeah, $46.
Yeah, we're making progress. I like this. For a very brief moment, I have a 3-star wanted level, and you can hear him calling in the homicide, and then they just kind of, guy just ran out of there and hopped in a car and drove away. Let's not even take down the license plate or a description or...
No.
Chase
We're
him.
good.
I'm sure that the murderer is waiting in here. Okay. So I'm thinking at the moment. And it occurs to me that something that I really haven't exploited much during this game is that you can take cars up to the scrapyard and sell them for scrap. And I have a car in my possession.
That isn't good for much other than scrap.
Yeah, at this point. Unfortunately.
Meanwhile, all the way across town at the Legion of Doom...
Exactly. But before we go scrap the
Yeah.
car, do you remember this? You should. This was like video number 2, I
Yeah.
think. This gas station.
I remember the gas station.
I mean, not the gas station.
The gun shop? Yeah.
The gun shop. This guy again. Hey, buddy.
You know, you look
What's
the same as
up?
your brother, who was just killed.
Yeah, and your father, who I killed 5 years ago. Oh no, the cops caught me. What am I going to do? Rabble. Is this a great plan, officer? Oh shit, he survived. Those boxes got him. Alright. You can see on the minimap what I'm waiting for is the last little police officer there to kind of come over and check things out. Alright.
I've got an idea.
I've got an idea. I have a wanted level.
Not for long.
Actually, unfortunately for me, the only way to remove the wanted level, right now would be changing my clothes, because I really don't want to invest the $500 in, you know,
Bribing.
calling the cops. So, Brewski Scrapyard. The game hints that, you know, oh hey, check back with Brewski, he might have jobs for you. He never does. He doesn't now, even. That was cut content that they forgot to take out the mention of.
Well, that kind of sucks.
And this is where we disposed of the bartender's body after Joe shot him on accident.
Whoops!
Alright, 427 out of that. So we have enough money now. I actually make a mistake that kind of comes back and gives me issues later. Let's see if you can figure out what it is when we get to it. I'll be, you know, I won't say anything when it comes up until we get to the point where I realize it, but I'll see if you can pick it out. You, astute viewers, and Nova Logic. Anyway, we go steal a car.
No.
And now the car's wanted, and the cops are on my ass. Again. There's a fine ass in that leather. Right, so, anyway. Problem solved.
Problem solved, problem staying solved.
Exactly.
Rangers lead the way.
Oh god. So, Joe's apartment. Man, we had some bad times here, didn't we?
Oh god.
Joe wasn't home. At first I thought he was just running a little late, so I went to grab something to eat. Two hours later, Joe still wasn't home. It was getting dark, and I was getting worried. I had to go look for him.
6 hours later.
It took 4 hours to get a fucking sandwich.
Joe checked in with Eddie.
What the hell, Vito? What the hell?
It was a big sandwich.
Must have been, maybe he just had to, you know, was a little bit backed up and he just kind of had an issue finding a toilet or something, and just things kind of cascaded out of control, and that's why
Nobody's noticed the cop car that's been sitting outside for 6 hours with
the bodies in it.
Bodies
The
and
siren.
lights and siren running.
Oh god, this game. Alright. So as long as we're on a like reunion nostalgia tour, I'm not going to take the future. I'm actually going to take our oldest friend.
Ugh.
Swag. Look at the license plate. Hell yes. Lime green and that plate. You hate me right now.
No donuts.
I was actually just... The reason it's lime green is because this is the save file that I kind of sped through in order to, you know,
Get content.
get back up to par once I lost my saves and get content. Unfortunately, I didn't think to repaint it.
Meh.
But it does occur to me that that wanted level might become a nuisance, so we do need to change our clothes. And I'm thinking we'll go back to Vito's default outfit, as long as we're on this, you know, older, you know,
Good afternoon,
going back to
sir.
all these older places and what have you.
That's a great look on you.
Hey.
I'm just
Nice
back
jacket.
from the war.
Yeah. Nice jacket.
Ain't
Yeah,
a
we-
bad outfit. It ain't a bad outfit.
It really isn't. I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. For the final mission, I'm going to be wearing that incredibly nice suit that we picked up at one point.
Outstanding.
Yeah. Well, it'll
As
it'll
well
make
you
sense.
should.
It'll make sense.
Wearing a nice suit like that always makes sense.
Yeah.
That's just my take.
It still kills me that they called the Mafia-owned restaurant the Maltese Falcon. Mm-hmm.
Vito, good, you're here. You hear what happened?
Wow, what's going on?
Henry's dead.
What?
The fucking chinks hacked him to death in broad daylight.
Why?
So you don't know anything about it?
Well, Henry wanted to bring me in on some deal, but I passed. What happened?
Yeah, well, Henry is, well, was stupid. He was dealing dope with the tongs. He knew this was off limits and he got caught. Carlo let him off with a small fine and told him he'd forget about it. But the chinks double-crossed Henry and hacked him to pieces in the middle of the park.
Shit.
Ain't no doing business with the Yellow Man. But there's worse. Henry wasn't working alone. Yesterday, some guys massacred a shitload of the chinks over in Chinatown. Now they figure it must have either been us or Vinci. They already started threatening Vinci. If this don't get settled fast, we're all in deep shit. You sure you don't know nothing about it?
Not a thing, Eddie, I swear.
Yeah? How about Joe?
Joe? Joe was with me last couple days.
Well, you're lucky then. Carlo's out of town right now, but when he gets back, it ain't gonna be pretty.
No shit.
You better not be shitting me, Vito.
Don't worry, I am.
Let's try
I know nothing about what happened. Joe was with me the last couple of days. Please ignore this very concerned look on my face.
I swear there is nothing wrong.
Alright. So, Giuseppe. You remember Giuseppe. This is where we stole this car, actually.
Yep.
Got in our first police chase. Oh, the memories. Alright. So, Giuseppe, we bought the lockpicks from. There's no real reason to go back to him. I think maybe he has the Magnum.
Hey, Giuseppe, I'm looking for Joe Barbaro. Was he here today?
Hello, Vito. Yeah, Joe came by today.
Great, I've been looking for him the whole day. Did he say where he was heading?
Well, no, he didn't. I don't think he knew himself.
How come?
Well, he was looking for a job, but before we managed to finish our conversation, a few guys came and took him away.
What? Who?
It was Vinci's people. They said Mr. Vinci wanted a word with him.
You know where they would have went?
No lo so. Maybe to the bar, the Mona Lisa.
Shit.
Is something wrong?
Not sure. Let's just say we're not on the best of terms with Mr. Vinci these days.
Yeah, Joe didn't look too happy.
I got a bad feeling about this. I better go find out what's going on.
I hope it's nothing serious. Buona fortuna, Vito.
Thank you. Good fortune to you too, asshole.
Take care of yourself.
Whatever those
No,
little
you
minor
take
side
care of
characters.
yourself.
Alright. Okay, so Vinci's involved now. This just keeps getting better and better.
Ta-da!
That was
Nice.
slick. That was good. Okay, so the Mona Lisa, we haven't been there yet, before now. It's, I don't even know if you can go in before now.
What I love is that we've never been there before now, but you know where he's...
Freeze, and maybe I won't kill you.
Hey, fellas.
Look at the balls on this guy.
Nice to see you, too.
Don't move a muscle. Come on. Listen to the friendly bartender and stop fucking around, Vito. Now, first of all, I gotta ask you to slowly toss your guns on the floor. No funny business, neither. The bartender's got the itchiest trigger finger in town, huh?
I'm not armed.
Okay, so what are you doing here, Vito? We wasn't expecting you.
I'm looking for Joe Barbaro. I heard some of your guys picked him up.
Maybe.
What are you trying to pull? Me and Joe didn't do nothing to you.
Mr. Vinci doesn't seem to think so. He wanted a few things explained to him, so that's what Joe is doing. And since you've stopped by, why don't we go and join them?
And what if I don't want to?
These guns say you do. But don't worry, it's got a hell of a view.
Shit. Hey, what's up, Joe?
The assholes went to take a leak.
Great. But can you explain to me why the fuck we're here?
That old fuck Vinci can't see what's going on right in front of his face. And he thinks I can explain it to him. Idiot.
Oh, the happy couple is here already. Welcome, Vito.
What's going on? You got no reason to treat us like this.
No reason? No reason? First, the business with Leo. And then all hell breaks out in the city. The chinks, they're going nuts. Everybody's fighting like lunatics. And now, those yellow bastards are threatening to kill me. It's out of fucking control. Now, I'm too old for this shit, so you're gonna tell me what the hell's going on here. Come on, I'm all ears.
Mr. Vinci, look, I don't know what the hell's going on here. Believe me, me and Joe ain't got nothing to do with it.
That ain't what I wanna hear.
Yeah, well, that's your problem. Because we don't know shit about any of this.
That's too bad.
Finally. We don't got much time. We gotta do something.
All right, we'll try to break the pipe. Come on, help me out. I can't do it by myself.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so this sequence. This is the second action sequence, I guess you could say, in this part of the game. I really don't know what to say here. This is the first part where I really got frustrated, but at the same time, it's not awful. It's kind of difficult.
How much of it how many times do you have to repeat it?
This part?
Yes.
Once. The final little bit of this? Maybe 3 times? You'll see when we get there. I do like that they simplified the stealth kills.
It's true, that is nice. And they do, they did a really good job matching the music.
Yeah.
They did that throughout the whole game. I'll give them a lot of credit.
It's an extremely atmospheric game. I left this in.
Well,
I left this in because it
thanks,
pissed me
Joe.
off. Well, this part in particular annoyed me because you can see I was never actually in front of him. In fact, by the time his meter was halfway full, I was technically behind him, but the game decided, no, he'd seen me anyway. Kind of annoying, but I did leave a death in right up ahead.
Right on up the line.
Yeah. Of course, this is just me being an idiot. Where's the stairs down, guys? What the hell? They're over here. I had literally no reason to go over to that guy. Oops!
Whoa!
So, remember what I was saying about this sequence being kind of hard?
You
Welcome.
have been killed.
Welcome.
Fuck you, you filthy fuck.
Welcome to the machine.
Just give me the gun, damn it. Thank you. Let's make this quick. He looks like he's, like, dancing. This is clever. Welp. He won't be a problem. So let's do this, I guess you could say the correct way. Which is stealth killing all of them. You'll see why I left the initial death in. Do you love that animation?
I do.
Okay. Now remember how there were two guys down there with their guns all set? Yeah. I have one of the basic pistols, the 38 revolver. That went well. So,
That did.
so I think we're gonna be okay. So you see all this cramped, claustrophobic area with kind of bad lighting and enemies that are already in position, and yeah, welcome to this combat section in general. It works out. I mean, this part isn't like objectively awful or anything. It's just kind of, you have to be careful. So of course you know me.
Yup, I do. Ooh,
You do.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Shoot him in the face! Well, chest works.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Where am I going? There we go. Alright, so this is the first hallway. Little obnoxious. Not that bad. Not that bad overall. But these guys all basically have pistols. So far we're still kind of dealing with known quantity of weapon. It's
Not automatic.
yeah, not automatic, not rifles, not shotguns, just dudes with 1911s and 38s. Not that... Ultimately not that hard. I can't finish the job. I'm so sad. I'm so sad.
That's what your boyfriend says. Okay.
Um...
So then you shoot this guy in the face.
Yeah, and so then I shoot this guy in the everything's fine, by the way. Everything's A-okay. Come on, there we go. And then this guy. Hey Joe. Thanks for the help, buddy. Really appreciate that. Okay. This entire room is just kind of guys with pistols. Which is good for me.
Yeah.
And then
You go first.
stairs. There's a wonky little cut here. I'll see it. Yeah. There's a reason for that cut. Alright. So up until now, it's just been guys with 38s and 1911s.
It's about to get worse, huh?
That guy has a Magnum.
Yay, you picked up a Magnum.
He did. Good gun. I'm shit with it,
Evidently.
evidently. I don't remember what that guy has. Something nasty. He might just, yeah, I think he might just have like a regular pistol and just like, that's just how it happened, but yeah. This is where the game kinda stops fucking around with this segment. Yeah, he had a 1911. So we get the 1911 ammo, continue down the stairs. Oh, nothing there.
How you like that, huh?
Oh, this guy has a shotgun. And that is the signal that shit just got real. So, grab ourselves a shotgun, please. There's a Molotov been thrown out in the hall.
This should be the way out.
Lots of dudes, lots.
This should be
lots
the
and
way out.
lots.
What, through the fire? No! Up on this
Oh,
ledge, charging into the
course.
bullets.
Get your ass over here.
Alright. Total disclosure. The first time that I had to climb up that ledge, I immediately got shot in the head and died. That was cool. Well done, Joe. You killed somebody at point-blank range, but still, it looked cool.
It's a big achievement for Joe, as usually he sucks balls.
This hallway is ass. All of these guys have automatics. Well, no, not all of them. I think one of them has a shotgun. And then you're in like the home stretch here, but it's still really difficult because it's really confined. You can just kind of tell as you're watching. Everybody is really dangerous here. Trying to move up. But again, they're all already in cover is the real problem. There's no element of surprise. It's a bunch of guys with a really clear line of sight staring at you down a hallway of death. That was good. One guy left. We might as well grab some weaponry here. Get ourselves armed. Thompson. Don't have a Tommy gun yet. Pretty sure one of these guys had one though. Alright, last guy. Problem solved. He had a Tommy gun. Hooray!
Problem solved. Problem staying solved. Tommy
Also,
gun
there
leads
was
the
some
way.
dude with a Garand there.
That
Tommy gun is
didn't
what's
help him
important.
too much, did it? Because he's
No, it
dead
didn't.
now.
He's dead now. These spotlights are obnoxious, but at least they're not terrible. And grenades. Now, why are they giving us grenades? That should be a red flag. Physics. Physics the barrel.
That's the most advanced physics in this game.
Probably. Right, this segment. Remember that I was talking about the final segment where I died a whole fucking bunch?
Yeah.
Yeah. The lobby is full of dudes on every single level, and there isn't a one of them that is not in an advantageous position to just kind of murder you.
You mean like they planned this?
Almost, yeah. Now, the grenades are helpful. You can, I mean, I don't know if you saw on the minimap when this all started, but it was just like maybe 12 to 15 different guys down there, and we managed to whittle it down to 8 or so using the grenades. So they're a handy tool, but they aren't nearly as efficient as you would want.
Now, the company who produced this, they were Czech, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'd just like to take my hat off to them, and you know, they did a pretty good job, especially with sequences like this.
Yeah, this is actually pretty well done. Really like ball-bustingly hard, but that's okay. I can deal with ball-bustingly hard.
Ooh, he's
That
in a
guy's-
really good spot.
Yeah. Like I said, this area is full of guys who are already in like really awesome spots. He's an idiot though, because he leaves his cover to try and kill you.
Yeah, that would be the AI.
Yep.
No wonder.
That's okay though. The AI by and large in this game is actually pretty good. Like, I had a guy that tried that in one of the earliest videos, and it actually caught me off guard because he kind of swung around my cover and he killed me. So, the AI's tactics aren't awful.
They fucked me up pretty good. I think I need a doctor.
Damn it, Joe.
Let's get you over to El Greco.
Right. Doctor. Yep.
Get out of there.
Yeah, this thing's a piece of shit. That's the best we've got. Thankfully, I realized that the oncoming car there is a cop car before I get in. Because that would have just been all kinds of hilarious and bad.
Now we get in. Yeah, but you know the cop doesn't care that you pulled the guy out. Only if you get into the car.
Or hurt the guy. Yeah. Well, that's just kind of how it goes.
My chest. Every time I breathe. I think they broke my damn ribs.
Take it easy. El Greco's gonna fix you up.
Yeah. Sure. Fuck. Every time I cough, it feels
It's
like
okay.
I'm being stabbed in
That's
the
because you
chest.
left the knife in, Joe.
The more you whine about
Yeah.
it, the worse it's gonna be.
Listen, Vito. Thanks for coming after me. That almost getting yourself killed.
Yeah, whatever. Do you have the money or
We're in this
not?
together, right? Just like always. Now just sit the fuck back before you get blood all over my pants and I really do stab you in the chest.
Yep.
Hell, the time to be a fucking comedian.
It's a good line, though. Because you can actually see Vito stabbing him in the chest for that. He is kind of sociopathic. Alright. The doctor.
Need a hand?
I can make it.
What do you want me to do with the money?
Take it to Bruno.
All right. At least that'll be out of the way.
Good evening, gentlemen. Oh, what happened to you?
Hey, Doc. I got my ass kicked and I'm coughing up
What
blood.
is happening today? One of your guys is already here.
Who?
His name is Antonio Balsamo.
Tony Balls? What happened to him?
Somebody messed him up pretty good. I don't think he's ever going to walk again.
What?
This surprises you? All the blood, all the death. This is the lifestyle you choose. One day your luck is bound to run out. The next time, it could be you.
And off with the sermon, Doc. You have time to treat Joe?
Yes, but you'll have to wait a minute while I fix Antonio up.
That's okay, Doc.
All right, come in.
Make sure you settle things with Bruno, okay? And Vito. Thanks.
Sure thing. Feel better.
Away, you can see him putting a cigarette in his mouth. But then you cut back to actual gameplay and there's no cigarette.
Yeah, he swallowed it.
Yeah. He just eats them. So Joe gave us his 27,500. We are good to go. Right?
One would hope.
Now, unfortunately for me, I haven't noticed the mistake yet, so I'm not going to tell you what it actually is, but there's no map marker on the map yet, which is part of the mistake.
You didn't set... Oh, wait. Okay.
So we need to go and see Bruno, who's all the way over here. And we're not there yet, but I thought I would leave this in.
Ah, beautiful!
Gorgeous, wasn't it?
That was a
All
work
right,
of fucking art.
Let's actually go see Bruno now. Unfortunately for me, there isn't a ramp because I set my marker wrong. But he is down there. He's in that little alleyway. So we'll just go see what he's up to.
I like the dove flying in as you land.
Alright, are you ready?
I don't have enough cash.
I bought the clothes. I'm short by $5 fucking.
Oh. You know, I thought that might be the mistake. I wasn't going to say it, though.
Yay!
Oh, dude. Dude.
It's okay.
Donuts,
Right?
what are you doing to me, bro?
Dude, it's okay. We'll just go take some money and it'll be alright.
Just rob the cop.
That cop isn't carrying any. Oh, fuck. Right, they cleaned out the cash register at the gun shop and took all the guns away. Well, I cleaned out the cash register at the gun shop, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
I like the police tape. I actually like that they do that.
I do too. It's one of the features about this game I enjoy the most.
Okay. So now we're in kind of a sticky situation because we don't have the money. We need to get the goddamn money. Man.
Yeah, man.
Where's the money, man? Yo, Don Donuts wants his fucking money, man.
Hey. Forget about it.
Oh, why are you breaking my balls over here? Alright. Hello there, car. He was gonna run me over. I bet you. I bet you if I hadn't looked, he was gonna run me over. Hello there. Oh, you're still in business. Excellent. Let me fix that. Casually walk over here.
I am. I'm having a very pleasant evening. Oh, snap. Here it comes.
It's coming. It's coming.
Uh-huh.
I'm watching the cop car drive away in the minimap.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, fucked it up. Oh well, problem solved. Oh, somebody saw me. But we got the money we needed.
I hope you change your outfit here.
Oh, I do. You'll like it too. Hey, it's the M1.
Great weapon.
It actually does make the pinging noise when it runs out of bullets too.
Ah, beautiful.
Alright. So, now we're classy as shit.
Aren't we always?
Totally. Nothing happened. Everything's fine. Actually, this is kind of a nice little outfit. The white. Okay, going back to one of the earliest videos, and I really feel like I should just go ahead and mention it. The clothing design in this game, the way that it's animated and everything, actually really helps with the immersion, and it's really well done.
Yeah, the
can't
clothing
help it.
in this game was done exceptionally well.
Oh, this isn't the right alleyway. That's okay.
Look at Billy Badass over here.
Fuck this fence. Oh, that wouldn't have been nearly as good with that little pause before it, I think. Oh, still the wrong alleyway. Oh, right, it's the one with the taxi sticking out of it.
At least it's easy to find now.
Of course.
The
How could I have...
and the cop just walks out. Oh, how you doing today, lad?
You didn't go killing anyone now, did you?
Oh.
I didn't think so.
Hey, I need to see
You haven't seen Bruno yet, have you?
Yeah.
Come on in then.
Oh, you're gonna love
Lucky.
this.
We were just about to leave.
Good evening. You have the money for me? Or do you wish to extend the deadline?
Here it is.
I have to admit, this is somewhat of a surprise. I heard you boys had some complications.
Yeah, we did.
I heard that Henry is dead. I'm very sorry to hear that. Isaac, count it. So your little business venture was a success?
You got your money, right?
Right. It's just that the whole city has been turned upside down. The Chinese think the Italians attacked them, so they're going after Vinci. That's not good. Not good. Would that have anything to do with the reason you borrowed this money?
Sorry, Bruno. That's none of your business.
Thank you, Isaac. It looks like the debt is settled. I don't even know your name.
Vito.
Vito who?
Vito Scaletta.
Scaletta. I knew a Scaletta once. But I must say, you're much better at paying back your debts than he was. His poor wife had to do it for him.
So it was you who lent my father the money.
Your father. Like father, like son. I see you don't approve. But I didn't make him borrow the money, now did I? Just like I didn't make you. If you ever need a loan, you know where to find me.
Sure.
Welp. And that's gonna about wrap it up.
Well,
See you next time.
see you next time.